Hello and welcome to Omnidog's Vault. I'm Omnidog, joined by Webhead for collected editions, essential collected editions for June 2022, as pulled from the awesome website comicreleases.com, Chris's site that he helps built and is continuing to add to it. It's a great resource. Go to comicreleases.com. All the updated, it's constantly updated, as Webhead can attest to. And he has months and months and months of future books that are coming out that he's going to continue to juggle. But we're going to give you the books that we think are interesting. So if you don't see your book, we apologize, but these are the ones we think are probably the most popular. And we don't have any control over whether or not they actually come out or not. As Chris can attest to, they get pushed back a lot, right, buddy?
Yep. At least 3 or 4 from last time got pushed to like 3 weeks into this one.
Right. So let's start with the first week. You may recognize some from last month, and some of these books may get pushed into next month. So let's let me fix this.
It's never too late for a delay.
Right. Yeah. Delays are the one constant right now in all of life. So let me share my screen. And we have the first book, Batman Reptilian. And this isn't by Grant Morrison or Garth Ennis. Who's this by?
Good question.
Because it's an interesting author writer.
Let's see. This one was it Ellis?
I don't think
Ennis. There we go.
Who? Oh, it was Close. Garth Ennis.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one by Garth Ennis. Okay, so I'm gonna get it because it's by Garth Ennis. I've only read one bad story by Garth Ennis, and out of the 50 books I've written by him, that's a pretty good ratio. So this is for the first week of June, May 31st, June 1st, Batman Reptilian, the 99th reprint of Superman Death and Return.
Well, I must say, when you see that this is literally like the 4th printing, remember that when it goes out of print again, just wait a couple of years, it will be back. Do not ever pay over cover for this book, ever. Never, ever do that.
No.
Honestly, you shouldn't even pay cover for this book.
Right.
For a multitude of reasons.
I'm getting this for the final time. I'm not going to sell it again. I'm just going to buy it. I remember
quadruple dipping.
Yeah. No, well, I've sold it all because the first 2 improved. I think the first 3 improved as they kept going. And I think this might be a reprint of the 3rd one, which was considered complete. So this is the one to get.
The second version?
I think the second version improved on the first, and then the 3rd improved on the second.
Yeah, the first one was weird. I was looking at it once, and it's like standard size.
Yeah,
missing like half the stuff.
Right. So this should be completely complete death and return. Here's a book that I'm interested in, even though it's Robert Kirkman, whom I don't care for the majority of his work. This is apparently really, really good. And so I really want to get this. Firepower, with great art by Chris Samney.
I like him.
Yeah, there's a lot to like there. First week of June, Luke Cage Omni, and that's a boss cover. There's probably a second cover too.
Now your phrasing works. For
What's
all
that?
those jive turkeys that want that boss cover.
Okay, wait. Why am I getting No, get out of here, software update. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of a show, and my computer is trying to update software in the background. Okay, get out of here.
Be gone.
Be gone with you. Luke Cage Omnibus, solid Bronze Age run. June 1962. Again, these are David Gabriel favorites. David Gabriel works with Omar. Omar works with David Gabriel to give us a lot of great reprints and new books. You don't have to buy it, but you're not allowed to make fun of it because these are David Gabriel's babies. He likes these, so No making fun of this.
As
Peace
long
and
as he
love,
gives
peace
us
and
all
love.
our babies.
What's that?
As long as he gives us all our babies.
Right. So you just leave David Gabriel alone. Go ahead and buy this book or don't, but shut your yap. And Murder Falcon Deluxe. This was many people's book of the year, I think, in 2020. Maybe it's as old as 2019. I can't remember, but this was the book that made us all stand up and take notice of Daniel Warren Johnson. Great book.
2019.
2019. Okay. Yeah, 2020 is kind of a blur.
It kind of feels like it just didn't count.
Rick Grimes 2000. Robert Kirkman and Ryan Otley. This isn't for me.
Part of that Skybound X thing.
Oh, all right. This isn't for me, but if you guys dig it, here it is. And Superman, Son of Kal-El, Volume 1, The Truth. Beginning of the story of the daring guys for the 21st century Superman. I think this is by Tom Taylor. So I'm 100% getting it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Is it by...
It is indeed.
It is by Tom Taylor. Okay, that's a must get. And I'm sure it's standard size, but I don't care. I haven't read any of it, and I really wanna. This is the first week of June, and we finished the first week of June with Teen Titans by Jeff Johns. Pretty sure I've had this once and sold it because I didn't think I was could get into it, but I think I'm going to get it again. I mean,
I really like this run.
Yeah, this is when Jeff Johns was really at the height of his powers. So
it really was.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it. So this is a big, thick omnibus. Teen Titans ends the first week of June. 4 essential collected editions. Oh, and by the way, make sure you go to Organic Price Books and use my code Omnidog. Wait, let's see if I can share it. There it is. My code Omnidog, and you can save even more. 5% off shipping 3 or more books together. Omnidog, ship it together. There we go.
So yeah, I really liked that book. That's the book that made me care about Teen Titans.
And
then it was immediately, if I remember, followed by the New 52, which was absolutely horrible. Horrible run of Teen Titans.
I don't think I even read it. I heard so much bad stuff about it.
I read the first few issues, and I was like, nope.
Nope. Now, this totally won't appeal to you. Nope. But this appeals to me in a big way. Gil Kane and Wally Wood and Jim Shooter, Captain Action. This is like Silver Age madness for me. I can't wait to get this. I believe DC bought Charlton, and then Captain Action was a character that, yeah, okay. He was an action figure. And
dude, DC bought everyone. You ever read their history? They just bought like everybody.
Except Marvel.
Yeah. I bet they probably tried at one point.
So this, I mean, I can't pass this up. That classic artwork and Jim Shooter, this is for me. Not you, Webhead, but it is for me. Brewbaker Returns, Volume 1, which has been in and out of print. This is the first cover. This is the cover I like the most. And at the end of the month, we will show you when we get to it, the direct market cover. But it's the Brewbaker Volume 1 Omnibus, Man Without Fear. It's really good.
This is only the second printing, I think it said.
Well, I think
there was more.
I feel like it had an original printing and then it got reprinted. And then I think this is the second reprint.
See, I thought it was the third time we'd seen it, but
I think it is the third time
printing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it is.
It's the second reprint.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah, I'm sure this is the third time we've seen this.
Yeah. Which again, this is one of those books that if you miss it, it'll come back.
Yeah, but you shouldn't miss it. You should get it and start reading it right away.
Buy it.
Firefly, Return to the Earth that was. I'm taking a break on Firefly until I can catch up. I'm way behind.
I'll just wait for those big, nice deluxes they put out.
Yeah, that's not what this is. Is this a standard
No.
size?
Yeah, this is just some, whatever.
Okay. I think, yeah, Greg Pak is supposed to be doing a great job on Firefly, and I just haven't got to it yet. So
yeah,
I
it's a
need to
standard hardcover.
I need to stop until I can catch up. But Firefly, I'm sure it's a great book. Epic Collectors, The Invincible Iron Man Battle Royale. Okay.
I don't know anything about this at all.
I also don't know anything about this. Here's another big hunkin' book, 5 years later, Volume 2. And I have Volume 1, so I might as well get this. As long as Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad and Monel are in it. I want to. Is that Feral Lad in the background? Oh, it is. Oh, okay, I'm buying this.
I don't know anything about this. And
Yeah,
every
I don't
time
think
I've tried to look up anything about Legion, it's the most confusing mess I've worse than Hawkman.
I don't think you would dig this.
I don't know.
Now,
One
this
of the
book,
days I might try.
Jeff Lemire's Maze book. This is supposed to be awesome. I ordered a special copy from.
Yeah, that ridiculously expensive one from Dark Horse Direct.
Yeah, they saw me coming, man.
You knew this sucker's gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for signed books, limited edition. It's too expensive.
It's also oversized.
Yeah.
Whereas this is not.
So I know nothing about this except it's had a lot of people already saying it's really great. So I'm excited for it. And this is the second week in June, which is June 7th. What is this? It doesn't say Epic.
Mighty Marvel Masterwork.
Ah, okay.
Those are the little paperbacks that are.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a classic run with Iron Man and Captain America.
I'm still not sure who the audience is for this. Is it for kids? But are kids gonna want to read Silver Age?
I don't know.
That one confuses me.
Well, they're still putting them out, so they must be selling. Marvel's pretty quick to yank.
They put out a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Yep.
Marvel's pretty quick to yank out the rug from under Kelly Thompson if her books don't sell. So they must be selling, or they would have. I would think they would have yanked the rug out of this already.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Phoenix Omnibus.
I don't know why this exists.
I don't either. This is
the dumbest omnibus.
It's already in the Claremont.
Just go get Volume 2 or 3 or whatever of Uncanny.
Yeah, I will say it's a cool cover, but I'm not getting this omnibus. But if it's for you out there.
If you really just want to read about the Phoenix, you don't care about the rest of the X-Men.
Maybe.
I don't know why that would be, but
I
this
want
could be
it
for
in
you if
context.
that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, the context is kind of important.
And we're still in the second week of June 7th. Static Season 1 from Milestone. They've resurrected this line, which is cool. Thor by Matt Fraction. Omnibus or hardcover?
Filling them in. Omni.
And Oliver Coipel.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's French. I'm not even going to try.
Pepe Larraz. A lot of great artists. And this is Thor by Matt Fraction, Omni. Second week.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the run that's going on the same time as the that Loki Journey into Mystery one.
Oh, okay.
This is I think after JMS, during the Loki stuff, that sort of time period. I think that Fear itself is in this omnibus.
Okay.
Let me check that, actually. That would be kind of a good thing. Yes, Fear itself is part of this omnibus.
All righty. Obviously, I don't know anything about this particular one. Thunderbolts Volume 2. I still have to read Volume 1
As
by
do I.
Busiek. And this is by Fabian Nicieza. Mark Bagley does the art.
Omar already FOMAR'd me into buying Volume 1, but I'm going to read Volume 1 before I try to buy Volume 2.
Yeah. Well, Volume 1's supposed to be awesome.
I get highly suspect when I see Nicieza's name on anything.
Is that because of Super Pro or?
There's just so many reasons.
Transformers, for all of you Transformers fans out there, horrors near and far.
I'm not sure what the deal is with that. They have that line, and then they have the year or phases. I didn't understand what the difference was between like this and a Phase 3 hardcover.
I don't read it, so I don't know. I think maybe Rick
Okay.
Nelson, my buddy Rick Nelson, reads this. He's a big Transformers nerd and a good guy. And the last book we have.
Buy them now.
What's that?
So if you're into it, you better buy it now because they're losing the license.
Yeah. This is X-Force by Benjamin Percy. So this is part of the rebirth of the X-Men that started with
the Hickman years,
the Hickverse, the Hick X-Men. This is an oversized hardcover. I enjoyed this run in Dawn of X, so I'm collecting all the hardcovers that I enjoyed the runs of, and I enjoyed this, so it's going to be out there. And that ends the second week of June. And we start the third week of June, June 14th, The Passageway by Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino.
That's Lemire, man. That guy's got stuff coming out everywhere.
The Bone Orchard Mythos. Wait a minute. I've read Bone Orchard, so he's doing his take on Bone Orchard. Okay, yeah, I got to get this.
Yeah, so Bone Orchard Mythos is like a line of books, and then his is The Passageway. Is that what that's all about?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I'm just here to inform people. I'm not even going to pretend that I've read all of this stuff.
I don't know anything. Please don't ask me.
Yeah. This is Jeff Lemire, and I love Jeff Lemire. So yeah, and I love Bone Orchard, so I'm getting it.
Okay, yeah, I guess this is the main thing. It's kind of going to be a series of books.
Okay.
I think the main writer for all of them is going to be Lemire, though.
Ooh, good. Now, this is a book I read. It didn't do it for me, but it did it for a lot of people. And so this is going to be a big deluxe from Image. I think it was previously a Kickstarter. Yeah. So
about the Kickstarter and then saw this, and I was like, "Gah!"
Yeah, of course.
But if you missed out on the Kickstarter
or the trades or whatever else it came out in, here's curse words. Third week in June, and this is the direct market version of the Brewbaker Daredevil. That's actually kind of a cool cover with a giant kingpin behind him.
I don't love it. There's something weird about it.
It is weird. Yeah, you're right.
Is this that's by Finch?
Huh. Yeah.
It reminds me of Kasana for some reason. Maybe that's why I don't like it.
Oh. Well, that was June 14th, the week of. There was only 3 books.
Yeah, that week is weird.
Yeah, and we move into the last week. I'm 100% getting this.
The last week.
I'm already sending my books, the trade paperbacks. Number 2 was a waylet of the highest order, and I had 1 through 3, Darwin Cook, Ed Brewbaker, Catwoman.
What a combo.
Oh, this is such a good book. And I'm sending my trades to my buddy Gio because he's done so much for me, helping me with the channel and getting this Omni from Organic Price Books. As a matter of fact, I already ordered it because I think it got pushed. I ordered it back in March and I've
gotten pushed.
I feel like
2
it
or
got
3 times
pushed.
at least.
Yeah. So this comes with a 5-star recommendation for the last week of June, June 21st.
No,
I have
second to last.
Second to last?
Yeah. 28th is the
second to
last.
last, because we 30 days, half September, April, June. Okay, so there's still 30. I know nothing about this book.
I have no idea what this is.
It's a really creepy, cool cover, though.
It looks creepy.
And
it is called The Creeping. So
the guy on the cover needs to charge his phone badly. I mean, if you look at that, what are you doing?
That's
dude?
the real horror here.
That's the horror. Yeah, he's on 10%. This is I have all like 7 volumes of this in trade paperback, and I wish I had figured it out to wait and get the Sunday edition of Ice Cream Man. An excellent
1 through 12. So I don't think it's the whole series.
No, I don't think so. That sounds like
sure
it's the first
2 will be here.
The first 3 trades.
Oh, so you think this will be 3 hardcovers then?
I think so. Yeah. Maybe I'll stop getting. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little mental math after this and see if I'm gonna. First of all, it's a great horror anthology that I really dug. Really disturbing stories in it, very twisted and really good. And there's a little thread that goes throughout all of them about the Ice Cream Man. It's such a good concept. I really like this.
Every time I see the title of this book, I hear that Van Halen song in my head, and I can't help it.
You know that's David Lee Roth on the acoustic guitar in that song?
I did not know that.
No, you
that makes sense, though. It doesn't. It sounds fine.
Well, I think it's pretty good for David Lee Roth.
It is pretty good for him being a singer.
Yeah. That's a great classic blues song. Anyway, I'll try and figure out if I'm going to upgrade or not. Anyway, if you have not bought this and have been waiting for this, you're smarter than I am. Good for you. Get it.
The key is if it's Image and it's good, it'll get a hardcover eventually.
I should have known. Where is my Batman Fear State? I'm trying to figure out if this is. I mean.
Oh, if the stuff in here is in the Fear State thing?
Yeah.
Because there's a Fear State and a Batman Fear State and a Nightwing Fear. There's like 50 hardcovers for Fear State, and it confuses me.
This is volume 2 of Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
So
it probably takes place during Fear State, but is not all Fear State.
I thought I filed Fear State here. What are you doing with your life, Jess? What is
okay, so there's Batman Fear State and then Fear State Saga.
Right, yeah. I'm wondering if this is in Fear State Saga.
No.
It is not.
Not all Batman.
Okay.
I looked it up.
Okay,
that one's actually on my site, so.
Fear State Saga?
Yeah, because it's from 2021. So all the stuff on my site starts in 2020.
So I will get this because Tom Taylor just crushing it with Nightwing and Bitewing, one of the greatest named dogs ever. What is this?
Silver Surfer Epic.
It's an epic.
Parable?
Okay. Oh, it's Parable.
No.
In epic.
I don't know why I said that so weird before.
There's nothing on here that says anything about epic or parable or anything.
No, it's not. No, it's definitely not. I put it in the file name because there's absolutely nothing on the cover.
Okay. And I didn't look at the file names. I was just whipping them into the preview so I could get this show on the road. Before you had to go to lunch or something. I didn't know. Or the baby woke up, whatever. I wanted to get this thing going.
We'll be okay. I lock my door. They can deal with it.
Okay, this looks interesting. Anybody that wears a Bikini Kill t-shirt is cool with me. Summer Fires. This sounds like a coming of age story. I will look into this. The Boys Oversized Omnibus Volume 1. Classic.
I've gone back and forth on this many times, and I don't know.
Whether to buy it or not?
Yeah. I've never read it, but everything I've heard, it's just...
It is so offensive
much.
And twisted and disgusting, and it's one of my favorite books ever.
I can't match you up with that.
I know.
It doesn't fit, Jess.
It's kind of my dark side. This takes the superhero thing and just this doesn't just go outside the envelope. This destroys the envelope. And how it got printed, I don't know. It is vile. Parts of it, I mean, demeaning to women, and
well, the original publisher it got canned, and then I think Dynamite took over several issues in.
Yeah. And let me be clear, it's not because it's demeaning to women that I like it. That's not the issue. I mean, the people that
just
demean
like the over the topness in general.
Yeah, it's the over the topness of it, and it's
definitely Ennis's signature style.
Whoa, this isn't as bad as Crossed, but it's bumping up against it. And the TV show is something that I need to see because I heard that's awesome. But anybody that wants this, great art, great writing, very disgusting, but really great twisting of the superhero genre. But you are warned. Don't be like me.
Cover your eyes.
And now look at this. EC Confessions, Adult Romances Illustrated. Now this is prose in a book that's illustrated. Unfaithful Wife, I Sold My Baby, Crazy. Where were you when I was in high school, Man Crazy? I needed you back then. So this picto fiction that will appeal to the EC collectors.
Were you in high school when these came out, Jess?
I missed that by about 10, 20 years. But I understand why you asked. Wolverine, famous Wolverine run, Madripoor Nights. Epic Collection Wolverine, probably a reprint. I don't know my Epic collections, but
it's got to be a reprint.
Yeah, Madripoor Nights is a pretty famous run.
Could always ask Curtis, but
yeah. This is an epic for X Factor.
This is quintessentially 90s X Factor.
Yeah, this looks like it. This is for this is the last book in the week of June 21st. That's why I got confused. I forgot to write down the last week.
Oh.
That's why I thought the week ended June 21st.
The month ends in the third week, right?
Right, yeah. 100 Bullets Omnibus Volume 2. Look at that art. Wow. That is a boss cover.
Yes, it is.
That is a really boss cover. So DC up in their game a little bit. They're coming out, at least they're coming out with omnis of stuff that we really want. And 100 Bullets.
They put about half as many as Marvel does.
Yeah.
But they are putting out some good stuff.
Yeah.
What's really annoying me about DC is just all these stupid standard size hardcovers.
I 100% agree. That's not what the fans want. I don't like it.
It defies logic. Who's gonna pay more for hardcover that wouldn't pay even more for deluxe? I don't get it.
I'm buying the standards, so I'd pump me up a little bit more for deluxe. They're not going to listen to me and my dollars.
I'm waiting for omnis. I'm not going to get suckered again.
Oh, that's probably and here's the one I made a whole video about this maybe 3 or 4 years ago. When Why the Last Man was out in oversized hardcover, trade paperback, absolutes, and then it got an omni, and that really frosted my cookies. So in my library, you'll find me chastising gently DC about putting out a question omnibus. This is the one I've been waiting for all year. I can't wait to
this one too.
This. You're going to get this?
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely should.
I like the question. He's an interesting character, and Denny O'Neil's great. So.
Yeah. And it's the art by Dennis Cowan is good too. Late 80s stuff, really good. Solid. One of the most fun, best books that I read. Sin City. Which volume's this?
Volume 5. Family Value.
Volume 5. These are fancy.
Yeah, they're giant slipcase books. I think the book's the same size as Big Damn Sin City, just in a slipcase and not as thick, obviously, because there's several volumes.
Yeah, I can see the appeal here. That's a very nice package. That is a really nice package.
Phrasing, Jess. Okay.
I don't have any idea what this is. It looks like he's got a lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, it's a Star Wars Epic Collection. Star Wars. I tried to squeeze as much into the file name. Tales of the Jedi Volume 2 or something.
Excellent.
Star Wars Legends Epic Collection, Tales of the Jedi Volume 2. Dear God, that's a mouthful.
That is a lot, and there's a lot of
lightsabers on that bad boy.
Yeah, everybody's wielding a lightsaber. This is a young adult book. Cami Garcia, Beast Boy Loves Raven. I think I already have. I feel like I have this, so maybe this is a reprint. But if not, I'll get it because I like Cami Garcia a lot.
I remember. Did the trade paperback come out first?
I don't know. I'm assuming this is the young adult book. My young adult books are out there, so I can't get up and go look. I feel like I might already have this, but I haven't read it yet, so I may not. And if I don't, I'm going to get it because I love Cami Garcia's writing. Oh, and here's the Boys Oversized Volume 2.
I feel confident that's going to get pushed at some point.
Okay.
Because it's only like a week or two after the other one. This
is typical of the Boys. He's doing lines off the mirror, and that's such a great cover. It's just a $100 bill shoved up his nose as he's doing blow. Okay. This is Volume 2, and you think this is going to get pushed because they're pretty close together.
I think so, because they're too close. That'd be weird.
Yeah. Okay, so don't be surprised if you see this again. The Dark Room.
I don't know anything about this, but it is Duggan.
Is this Marvel? Or is this
Image.
Independent?
Image.
Okay. Well, it looks cool. I'll read up about it. Intriguing. So this is the last week in June. Boink, boink, and that's the last book of June.
Dun, dun.
Okay. So there we go. Those are the books for June 2022 of collected editions. If you could, please go to Organic Price Books. Use my code Omnidog for $2 off. 5% off shipping 3 or more books together is Omnidog shipping together. And don't forget to go to Chris's website, which is awesome, comicreleases.com. And do you want to talk about a
couple new?
Oh, tell us about it.
I added a couple new features to the watch list stuff. I made a news post talking about it, but basically you can share your watch list with other people now. And I added a button so that you can do mass edits. So if you want to, if you're on one of my pages where you can see all the books, like maybe you're on your watch list and you want to remove a bunch, or you're on one of the other pages, you want to add a bunch, I have a little link you can click that'll swap it into like a mass edit mode so you can add and remove stuff quicker.
Nice.
Those are the new features.
Nice.
Yeah,
and you still
everyone
have
was clamoring for the share thing, which I think will be fun.
Ah, okay. And you still have the active Discord group, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's a lot of ways to have fun on that page and get up to date on your hardcovers, releases, whatever collected edition releases are that Chris decides to put up.
Yeah, I started making a list of other comic companies that I'm going to try to start tracking their stuff.
Okay.
I know like Titan's a big one that I keep seeing stuff from that I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to. Magnetic Press, there's a lot of smaller companies out there. So now that I've kind of nailed down making a lot of this stuff easier for myself, I can branch out a little bit more because it's not what I'm doing now is not as time consuming.
Right.
So now I can branch out more without, sitting here for 27 hours. So.
And there's a clickable link below in the description. Hot link, clickable link, viewable link. Takes you where you want to go for comic releases. So you don't have to go through the gyration of typing it in. Just hit that link. It'll take you right there. So For Webhead and myself, I say, hope you have a good June. Hope you get everything with you that you want. Hope you don't get COVID. Peace and love. Peace and love. We dig you. Thank you for watching so much. Mucho apreciado. I don't even think that's really a word.
I think you're making that.